We have all watched with horror the scenes playing out in Afghanistan, but for the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs, it is especially jarring. Admiral Mike Mullen was the president's top military advisor 10 years ago. At the time, he supported the strategy to stay in the country and train the Afghan military. But this week, we asked him to reflect on those decisions after watching the Taliban swiftly take over. You, in 2011, said the strategy was the right one, to try and train up the Afghan forces. Right. When you look back now?
The capitulation of the Afghan forces obviously is getting great focus right now. In retrospect, it didn't work because they stood down, and I think they actually stood down so that they individually could survive, given the Taliban were coming back in. I thought we could build the army and give them a chance to create structures which would run a country in a much more modern fashion. That just is not the case.
So when you look back on those years, are you really kind of beating yourself up over that?
Well, I am, yeah. What I thought we could do, and I advised President Obama accordingly, is I thought we could turn it around. Obviously, I was wrong.
You've also heard President Biden say, look, we should have gotten out 10 years ago. We should have gotten out after they killed Osama bin Laden. You were there when they killed Osama bin Laden.
Sure.
You were the chairman. Should we have gotten out then?
I think in retrospect, yeah, we should have. I don't think it was possible for us to just abruptly walk away right after we killed bin Laden, but clearly we could have gone earlier than we did. As I look back, and a lot of people are critical of the president right now, President Biden had it right back then. He was focused singly on counterterrorism, and his advice was along those lines, and he certainly said that. And I give him credit for that.
Did the mission fail?
I think complete failure, no. Clearly taking out bin Laden was a huge impact in terms of al-Qaeda and what was represented there. I'm not inclined to just lay it on, yes, it was a success or it was a failure. I think we're somewhere in between. There's a lot of finger pointing, a lot of blame, and I'm not anxious to do that or participate in this. I think we need to learn lessons. I think we need to examine in the military that can-do spirit, and that can we understand why we too often say yes to a mission when we should say no. Nobody wants the Saigon image, and obviously we ended up with another Saigon image that will last permanently, quite frankly, whether we like it or not.
When you look at those pictures, when you see babies being put over the walls and taken by a soldier, you know those people.
Yeah, it just speaks to the desperation, and it speaks to the fear, and it speaks to the Taliban that they know. And they know them better than we. My heart just breaks for the Afghan people.
When you think of those who have served and those Gold Star families, what would you say?
Well, to those families in particular, their son or daughter served in a way that answered the call of their country. We can never forget those sacrifices as a country, and they served, at the pleasure of the President of the United States, who asked them to go in harm's way, and they did.
Thanks to Admiral Mullen for those honest reflections.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.